to put Bane on it.
Okay. She will look that up and do it.
What is that? Crap.
I wanted to be good at killing what exactly?
Humans, please.
It's like, well, yeah, that
At least it's not kobolds, because kobolds might be a little suspicious of that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't really need that. So no one's in the office?
There are people. There are like a few people around. 1 second, I can toggle back onto the map because it's looking away. Oh yeah, you go into the office. Right now, no one's in the office. There's a little note on the wall, like showing like appointment times. It seems Solrus is out on a business appointment. It's also quite late in the evening, but
Riff will go to her room.
according to this, Liana should be free right now, though. She's just not in here.
Is she upstairs? Quite pointedly.
Well, I mean, you go upstairs. Yes, you do find her up there. But besides, she's actually like on the very top floor, basically looking out of an attic window over the city.
Riff will slowly approach her and make herself heard before.
So, go look for her.
She spins round to you. Welcome back. Your mission over so early.
Riff nods and says, yeah, I think Laurel and Zoe went looking for, what's his name, Sloris.
They won't find him. He's on the other side of the city right now.
Riff nods and says, well, they'll probably come and find you next.
Where do you think they are right now?
Probably...
Might as well speak in a group, right?
Probably coming upstairs.
Very well. Did the others make their way upstairs?
Well, Raphael would have followed up with his sword outstretched. I mean, towards like, what did you say? You start working.
Riff would have taken it, yeah. Riff would have taken it.
He will like hover behind her like a mother hen, being very anxious about the sword.
Lady Zoe, good to see you.
And you too.
Your white hair is bright as ever.
Are you coming on to me?
No. Though if I did, I think Raphael would be heartbroken.
Okay.
You're gonna gaze over to Raphael.
So he looks confused as ever. We would like to all have a talk with you. We found out where the black powder is from. But the Black Arrow does not hide out in the forest. They hide out in the city.
We know they have a hideout in the city.
More pointedly, they weren't getting the black powder from stocks. They were getting them from a rather strange kobold.
They're stealing it from kobolds. They made it to defend themselves against bandits.
Interesting.
We were able to speak to them, and we even got a guide. Some of them can speak common.
She seems a little perplexed at the idea. You know, suggested for you to keep talking.
Well, they seem to be open to if we are interested in trading gunpowder, but it is not of their goodwill that these bandits come and take their black powder. What we've gathered, they have killed a lot of them in their defense, I might add. But they were not interested in, they're just interested in being left alone and not being killed.
Nods and says, yeah, I think if we could find a more permanent solution of dealing with the kobolds, I believe Laurel had the idea... Oh, not the kobolds, the mercenaries. I believe Laurel had the idea of sorting out their compound.
Strategically placed barrels of gunpowder under the compound should be able to level the entire thing.
I see.
And
It's kind of funny, don't you think? They cause problems by blowing up military buildings. You cause them a problem by blowing up their building.
Well, frowns slightly. He doesn't really find it that funny.
Riff carries on and says, I'm pretty sure that they won't mind us using the black powder to destroy the bandits that have been stealing their black powder.
Well, if need be, I will gladly be a spokesperson for these cobalt. I've talked to them before, and I was able to get through to them and actually get through this without anyone got hurt. Besides Raphael.
And Bollard, who kind
Yeah,
of
but
flying.
well, I healed him. He's fine now.
She looks over all of you. Considers.
It's just that it
Laurel?
seems wrong because this city of kobolds, they're farmers and their children and families. It seems wrong to slaughter them all.
Well, what look over her, yes?
Yes, it might seem wrong. She moves over to Laurel. If this plan is to go overway, I need you to assure me that you can make sure that there won't be any collateral damage or civilian casualties to the external area.
This is, if there are no civilians within the area, of course. I do not decide what it burns. You can simply light the fire and, well, watch.
Because, as it stands, killing mercenaries is one thing, but if we kill innocent civilians, it's a whole other.
I agree. I will designate the placement so that no such thing would happen. However, I will not be the one to place all of these barrels. I simply don't have the manpower for it. Some of your people will need it. And if they don't place it correctly, that looks at her, you will make sure that they do, I hope.
We have little in the way of manpower free, but we can do what we can. We can't give you a lot of extra help, though, for this.
I believe that this is a priority.
The problem is not many of our teams are currently here right now. Lots of them are doing other duties.
Riff speaks up and says, it's either this way, or we just have to risk A being killed and B being taken back to jail and assault them.
Assaulting them you will not be able to survive an assault with them, I can assure you of that. I struggled with an assault against them.
Old sizes her up.
So does Riff, like, what? Ugh.
Like you.
And of course Bollard does.
We could take her. Can we take her?
Recall the fact that she was the one who got you out of the prison.
Yeah, he knows. He saw the knocked out
But if it's just her, you know,
Sapphire Guard.
if she just tried, you know, we're fine.
Could we take a Sapphire Guard?
As a group?
Yeah, it's a group.
Probably not.
Oh,
Why
no.
not? Damn it.
Really want to
Not
try.
yet. You could wound one, maybe.
Expend all 6 burning arcs.
Yeah, you'd wound it.
We're not being allowed to, but yeah, let's continue. Well, says, I will not make this decision alone. You can see the compatriots. This is all of your decision. I'll do what you think is best.
She looks round at all of you.
All right,
Clearly
Zoe. You must understand that alchemy is one thing. However, as soon as gunpowder is involved, there's misfire chances. There's Where alchemy and the natural world can be tamed, gunpowder cannot. It is chaos of fire incarnate. As soon as you have the illusion of controlling it, you are in grave danger.
These mercenaries, what they do, is that they fight the loyalists. Is that it?
No,
They don't always fight the loyalists.
So what else?
The rumors are that they're terrible people.
What
if
else?
you wish a city cleaned, you hire them and they will kill everyone.
But what have these mercenaries been hired for besides annoying the... Do we know what else they've been hired to?
We don't pay the bills, I guess, so we would
Currently, it seems that they are aiding the Flores family in protecting their assets and in acquiring this gunpowder. That is their mission, I think.
We also know they've been responsible for some not quite quiet assassination.
Basically, what we're deciding right now is whether or not to blow them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that
the building, right?
It's that noble. I was like, dude, I know now. I got the information he wants.
What noble?
Remember, you accomplished me and Laurel to this noble called Edward Serendale.
Who gave her a bracelet or something?
Necklace.
Right.
So we will look to Liana. Do you know of if Edward Serendale has anything to do with you? Or
me?
Is he a loyalist?
Yes. He is, actually, other than you, the only full member of nobility that's a loyalist.
Well, and the prince.
Well, the prince still hasn't fully dedicated himself to the cause.
Well, he asked me to find out what these the Black Arrow was for, why the Flores family has used so much money in this, and now that I know the answer, I don't know if there is a way for me to send a report to him or something.
If you write it down, we can have the letter sent to him.
Fantastic. I would like that. But blowing up mercenaries... word.
Don't know what word you're looking for.
Compound?
Yes, compound.
Oh.
What is around this compound? What buildings?
Presumably houses.
Well, this compound in Pacific, let's double check for you. So, like most compounds, it has a bit of an exclusion zone around it where the buildings around it aren't really occupied, most of them.
Looks like it's close to the Colosseum.
It is rather close to the Colosseum.
Foreign district.
But yeah, like the directly adjacent buildings to it are actually completely vacant. But they, like most mercenary companies, they even make sure there's either no buildings next to it or all the buildings are under their control next to it.
Okay.
So there's no, it's not really easy to sneak up on them when you control all the land around.
Yeah, destroy the.
Well, it's just that there weren't,
aside from
orphanage next to it or something like that.
No, there's like a bakery on like the edge of this
No,
stuff.
not a bakery.
Like the villain who's dressed in the armor of living babies.
Yeah, the Black
hurt me
Arrow
now.
orphanage. It's we kill the parents and take the babies, and
And then they raise them to be
train them to be new soldiers.
Yeah, the same thing we did in Way of the Wicked.
yeah, Sparta.
We
Gonna fight a wolf when they're 12.
if they have control of the surrounding buildings, it's presumably not going to be that hard to blow up that compound and not risk civilian lives, because, well, if there's no civilians in the surrounding buildings, then the chances of collateral damage is, well, null, right? It's science.
Yeah.
If they're not there, they can't die. So.
If you're willing to try and minimise the civilian casualties, as Vice Commander, I give you permission to attempt this.
Let's do it.
Yeah, no, Ballard is totally okay with this. They're assholes, and
Oh.
We're anti-asshole.
We are totally anti-asshole.
So it looks to Rahal. He's kinda her mentor at the moment.
All seems to think. I suppose it can be done. I would need a map of the sewers underneath.
We can manage such. There's probably some sitting in our library.
Good, good. And I would need some time. And of course, the amount of black powder available.
Well, you need to get the black powder yourselves. You said you've got a deal with the kobolds.
We can get a deal. It's not done yet.
We just need the manpower to carry it.
We need the manpower and someone to appraise, because I don't know the price of gunpowder, and I have a sneaking suspicion that these kobolds will try to charge more.
Riff shakes her head and says, "What would a compound full of kobolds that don't use currency need gold for? No, they just want.
They
a favor.
probably want food, right? That's what a kobold wants.
They grow their own food apparently.
Well, fancy food.
We could not.
They
fancy
want
food.
to not be attacked by these people. This is
No,
we
yeah.
remove them, they supply us with this, and we take the risk of placing it and using it. And they will no longer be attacked.
And that solves their problems, and then they can live happily ever after in that forest. So that would probably be our biggest like leverage on them, is we will kill your attackers if you let us use it. That'll be our biggest leverage, I reckon.
Hopefully they would even be there to help. Would help them confirm our words as well.
Yeah.
Although more kobolds in the sewers.
Go ahead and move us to this map for this. Also reveal their the kobold leader on the map, so we don't need to keep changing for negotiations.
The fuck, Nairu?
Did Nairo fly away?
He was totally like over here. He was out.
So yes, do you start doing preparation, planning, and diplomacy?
Guess so.
So who's not going to go and negotiate with the kobolds?
Or not.
It's gonna be diplomacy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Then roll me a diplomacy check.
Yeah, I will do that.
The
Any second
the higher
now?
you roll, the better your result is going to be for this.
Will I get any bonus because I'm awesome?
How many days will this take?
We'll find out.
Breath.
I work out exactly how many days.
Boom, 26.
So actually, what day are we on right now? I think we need to talk about forward one because you had to spend 1 day of rest. 20 seconds. 26! Well, the kobolds, yes, they're willing to give you black powder for this. They're also willing to give you a small bit of labour to help transport all of it.
Yay! Kobold labor!
So
Wait,
you've
26th?
No, we're on the 22nd.
Oh, yeah, good.
She rolled a 26. So, for this now, Laurel, you're going to be basically being mission specialist for this, correct?
Sure. Just gonna be sitting with maps and trying to...
So this
discern-
is going to be a skill challenge.
Oh, right. For
Uh,
real.
There's going to be a variety of skills between the entire party needed.
Alright,
I can roll acrobatics if there's the acrobatics needed.
I can roll.
Okay, I'm going to list some skills that are going to be required.
Can use magic.
Might you?
So
You're working tirelessly on my sword.
if you don't have the skills required as a party, then we'll see about substitutes at penalties. There's also going to be like one stat check in here as well needed. And there's one more skill needed, which was... These are the 5 skills. The skill check. Well, and the stat, specifically.
I can do perception.
Naira can totally do stealth.
I don't think...
Naira cannot do stealth for this.
Alright, can I use
could...
invisibility, the spell?
You could use invisibility to help. How long does it last?
A minute a level, so 5 minutes. I have 6 uses of it.
It's not going to give you a perfect bonus, but it'll give a small bonus.
Yeah, something. You know, knowledge. Is that knowledge engineering? Or...
Yes, knowledge engineering.
I could try stealth if no one has it.
Do you have dexterity? Yes.
I have a lot of dex.
I'm just curious how
can-
Naru would go against you.
I'll be doing alchemy.
You, as a
What
group,
is it? Well, actually, what is everyone's perception compared to mine? Mine's just +8. Nairu, I don't think, can do it.
No, you can't.
Naira cannot
I'm just curious.
help the skill check.
See, Laurel has a plus 18 alchemy without his masterwork tools.
Hint, hint, he'll probably auto-succeed.
He has 5 engineering. He has a 6 stealth. He has an intelligence of +4. And he has a perception of +8.
Wow.
Yeah. I have +8 perception.
It sounds like it's
and
built for stealthy demolitions.
I have no alchemy, no engineering. I have some stealth, no intelligence really, and some perception.
the only one of those I can do is perception.
My perception is +8, same as my
You
stealth.
can aid another on this, but failure will invoke a -2 instead of a +2. So, as a group, decide what you're going to do first for the alchemy one.
Laurel's going to be doing alchemy.
Yeah.
So alchemy will be
Does anyone
primary.
else have alchemy, craft alchemy?
No.
No.
Then in that case, would Laura would like to roll the craft alchemy?
What DC am I trying to make?
You're trying to make for the alchemy a DC 20.
Let's see what we can do.
Okay.
That is
That's
That was Arcana.
Arcana.
much lower than it should be.
That was Arcana, not alchemy.
That
Oh
was a
yeah, that
good
makes sense.
roll, though.
No, it's not a particularly good roll.
That's a
Oh,
15.
yeah, your intelligence.
Oh yeah, this is knowledge. It's craft. Oh, that's a 2.
Oh goodness.
But still a success!
It is.
Success.
Yay.
That's all that matters, right?
So, okay, so in that case, you succeed on number 1. You need to get at least 3 successes for this. Knowledge engineering. Does anyone have knowledge engineering?
Laurel does.
All does.
Anyone other than Laurel?
Guess not.
Okay. So, Laurel, please attempt it.
Actually, my roll here should for alchemy should have been a little higher. Because I haven't updated my bonus too. Let's see here. Architecture and engineering. 21.
Success. You need one more success as a group to, pull this off.
Anyone else want to do
So-
something? Or
So now for stealth. Who's going to be primary for stealth? Remember, you can have people helping.
Raphael, I
Laurel
guess.
has a +6.
I'll use
+8.
invisibility. I'll use invisibility to try and help.
Your invisibility will grant whoever's doing it a +2 to the primary person. Meaning, right now I think it's Jonas at +10.
Uh-huh.
So you want to go? Do you want to go ahead and roll it? Is anyone going to aid as well?
No, I'll make that
Laurel
+2.
could probably aid.
Laurel aiding?
Do you think you want it? Like, I have a 25% chance of giving you -2.
Mm-hmm.
With a 75% chance of +2.
How much do you have currently?
+10.
You have a 50-50.
50-50.
I mean, technically, the odds are for me doing it, right?
Yeah, you know, can give it a go.
I'm
Sure.
If not, I'm sure Laurel has intelligence, right?
Yeah. I can try to stealth. There we go.
He's the
Okay.
stealthiest.
Okay, Laurel will grant you a +2. So you're on +12 right now.
Hooray!
You've got +4 miscellaneous.
Mm.
Go, Raphael. Can you stealth those barrels in? Yes.
That's acrobatics, though.
That's acrobatics.
So, yeah, that's not what I'm supposed to roll.
That was a 4 in acrobatics, though, which is...
It's pretty, stealth. That's what I'm supposed to roll.
Let's try that again. Round 2.
Aha!
Success. Very well. You have a basic success in this skill check.
Can we drive it further?
You can drive it
For
further.
show luck. For everything
so-
to caution to the
Bollard!
wind?
You need to...
What if we pile up twice the amount of
Jeez.
gunpowder?
The time for intelligence check.
No, that's not me.
Okay, so the only
I
person
guess that's
that
Laurel
uses
with a
intelligence.
plus 4. Do I have to heat a DC 20 as well?
No, the DC for a stat check instead is going to be 15 instead.
Ooh, that's still not good.
You know, if it was charisma, then fantastic. You know,
People can also aid on this if they so wish.
No,
you know,
absolutely not.
I have a flat old 0 on intelligence.
There's a 50-50 chance of helping.
Me too.
Yeah, same here.
50-50
I mean-
sucks.
If we need, I'm gonna throw the dice, but I'd rather not.
Have to decide before.
No,
this rolls,
if you
so.
want, the chance of 50-50, I mean, that is statistically no difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you might as well just.
So would Laura like to roll an intelligence?
Might as well just see if you can remember or whatever. Let's see. No.
Nope.
No.
Another
Okay,
two.
that's-
Another 2.
Okay, it's 3 successes, 1 failure, and perception from whoever other than Nairu, because Nairu cannot do the operation.
Damn it.
I have a
I can-
perception.
Is it
of-
bright
I
light?
have 8.
I have
No, you're in a sewer.
8 as well.
I have 8.
God damn, we all have 8. I guess
Well-
we should pick someone and just like aid them.
One person's the primary, the other people aid.
If
Naru,
if-
14.
if DDS would count this as a daring, I could spend panache to get a D6 plus on it.
You know, I do count this
Potentially.
as a very daring operation.
All right, I'll take the lead then.
Laurel to
Shoot,
aid.
try that cascading dice for real.
Well, I'll take the lead on this then.
Or we'll aid.
Yep.
I mean,
Oh,
this
well,
sounds like a daring
definitely
operation, right?
It's plus 4.
Oh, Bollard is
Yeah.
certainly aiding.
Wait, can we just say
No,
that
no.
I do it?
You have to
It's too
you
late,
declare your
alright.
aiding first.
So just do it. Oh.
We really should just
Why?
do this.
Yeah, okay, we got it.
So
That's
And then add the D6.
yeah. Another 4 on that for a 33.
Very well, that's 4 successes, one of them being counted as a critical success.
I am critical in my success. Critical
Oh,
success.
I had that rolled a 2 in my alchemy.
No.
Very well, the operation goes ahead. This is going to take a few days.
Finally.
To be precise,
Yes.
this is going to take the calendar forward 5 days.
Oh,
Well.
Raphael.
Yay! Ring
If
is
you were crafting
activated.
for 5 days,
I do.
Does it take 5 days, though?
Takes 5 days for you to craft this, yes.
Oh. Lucky.
it's the
Lucky.
27th of Aradus.
Yay, I'm free.
The operation goes ahead. Moving barrels through the sewer, planting them in the correct place. Laurel has deeply studied the maps and calculated where it's going to land. He thinks he might have been off in his calculations slightly, but he'll go fine.
It's probably okay.
You know, you've found
Blew up the
the structural weak
Coliseum.
points. The kobolds have helped transport it. Raphael has helped stealthily move it inside the building.
I'm
Yeah.
glad they agreed so easily.
And who lights the fuse? Out of curiosity.
I trust Laurel the most to do that.
It's lighting a fuse. You can't really do it wrong that bad.
Well,
Tinder wait
yeah,
for you?
Ballard understands that, but Laurel is also the one with the most explosive experience, and that can't hurt.
Yeah.
So Laurel lights the fuse.
And then he'll book it.
Where's everyone
very
else
long
with the fuses
fuse.
lit? Is everyone else watching from the arena or something?
No,
I wouldn't miss this.
Riff will probably be close enough to see, but far away enough that it's not a problem, you know?
It was like lighting the fuse down there. You all see oh, it's take your daughter to work day today, huh?
Oh no!
I just walk out and
Like-
there's a
like, so-
giant poster.
Yeah, you could always watch from this Colosseum. Just watch from there.
Yeah, why not?
Well, so he is a worshipper of life, so no. This is the opposite of what she worships.
So who's watching? Out of curiosity.
Raphael is watching, of course.
Okay, Raphael,
Sure.
Bollard, you kind of like what Laurel's in the sewer, so you can't really see it that well.
Riff's watching.
You'll see enough of it.
You'll see fire.
Yeah.
Very well. So for Bollard and Raphael, you see this cascade of just this plume of fire as the building goes into pieces in what was a pretty well-controlled explosion. You think at most the worst you've done is like singe the adjacent buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
A little bit of
perfect.
singeing.
The building itself has been almost completely destroyed. You know, there's like a small bit left standing, but you know, we're talking like a few walls. Overall, it seems if there was someone in there, they're probably dead.
This put the city on the other end, right? Or at least that district.